Hey, I'm Billy Miller, the motivational minister. Listen, thank you for tuning in for another day of powerful words. I got something I want to share with you, an encouraging word today. It's going to be talking about goal setting. Listen, let me ask you a question. Uh, what are your goals? Just think about that for a minute. What are your goals? What are your desires? What is it that you're trying to achieve? I'm sure you have some sort of goal, some sort of achievement, some sort of something that you're trying to reach, something you're trying to accomplish. But let me ask you a question. Have you written it down? You need to write down your goals. Oh, and I know that sounds cliche to a lot of people. I know you've heard, oh, Billy, I've heard that before. Write down your goals. Of course, I've been heard that. But listen, it's important that you do so. And that's what I'm going to be talking about today. Today, I'm going to be telling you about the importance of writing down your goals. You're going to see how important it is today. So listen, I don't care if you've heard it before. I don't care if you think it's cliche. I have something powerful that I want to share with you. And I want you to stay tuned in because we're about to get into it. But before we get into it, I got a free gift for you. I'll be right back. Oh man. Listen, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Listen, I got a powerful word I want to share with you today. Listen, most definitely share this video. Click that share button, but also, if you just watched that little quick video I just did, that's a free gift right there. Listen, you get three free gifts total, real quick. Okay, you're going to get the ebook called "You Can't Quit Now." You're also going to get an audio download, which is a 10-minute teaching, but also I'm gonna let you digest on that. In 7 days after you receive that gift, you're gonna get a three-part video teaching, called "You Can't Quit Now." So I give you something to read, I give you something to listen to, and I give you something to watch. All you gotta do is go to the website, whateverdevil.com, put it or your name and your email, no strings attached, and you will get your free gift. So make sure you do that. Listen, let's see who I got in here. Somebody say, "Hey Shay, what's going on? Shay, can you hear me clearly?" Just write yes if you can hear me clearly. I like your profile picture on that, Shay. So write yes if you can hear me clearly. I know it's a delay, but listen, we're going to get into it. I don't want to hold you long. I just want to share some couple nuggets with you. You know, I have been telling you about my journals and my notepads lately. Thank you, Shay. Thank you for letting me know that you can hear me clearly. All right, so let's get to it, man. So listen, and this message today is inspired by my notebooks because this is my newest product, and I got these different notebooks, and so it had got me on the subject of writing down your goals, and excuse me. I remember years ago I was in a restaurant and I was talking to this guy, and this guy, he had this business idea. And he was a big dreamer. He was most definitely a visionary, and I could respect that. And he was telling me about his ideas, and it sounded good. And I asked him, I said, "Oh man, that sounds good." I said, "Have you written it down?" He said, "No, I got it all right here. I got it all right here." Now he said that in a way, maybe he thought it was going to impress me, but I wasn't impressed because there's a principle, there's a fact, there's a nugget that I know that he was just unaware of. And here's the which is from the title of this video. If it's not important enough to write down, is not important. That's the title of this video that I'm teaching today. Listen to me now. If it's not important enough to write down, it's not important. Let me give you another quote. Let me give you one of my quotes. If you don't write down your goals, they're not coming up. If you don't write down your goals, if you don't write, I like to play on words. If you don't write down your goals are not going to come up. And I know you may be saying, well, Billy, maybe, just because he didn't write it down doesn't mean that it's not going to come to pass, or he don't have to write it down, but as long as he got it in his head. And that could be, you could have a little point, but there's a statistics. Let me just show you right here. Here's a fact, though. I'm not saying everybody got to write down the goals, but here is a fact. Statistics prove that those who write down their goals achieve them more than those who don't. I'm going to say that again. Statistics prove that those who write down their goals achieve them more than those who don't. So why not write them down? We've been hearing this for years, and I know some people say, oh, I already know this. I'm here to show you the importance of writing down your goals. You're going to have to write them down. Miles Monroe said, people have all kinds of ideas, but they rarely act on them. Let me show you another one of my favorite quotes. It says, people have $1 million ideas, but the millionaires are the ones who write them down and act on them. I'm going to say that again. That's worth repeating. I want you to catch that. Take a screenshot of that. People have all kind of $1 million ideas, but the millionaires are the ones who write them down and act on them. Oh man, you better get this word. You better get this word. Shay said, I didn't think about that. Great point. Yes. Let me tell you something. You're going to have to write down your goals. You're going to have to write down your desires. It becomes more real to you when you write it down. If you just keep it in your head, that's where it's going to stay. You need to where it be before you, where it's in front of you all the time. Let me show you the scripture in Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2. This is the New International Reader's Version. It says, write down the message I am giving you. Write it clearly on the tablets you use. Then a messenger can read it and run to announce it. Now get what he's saying. He says, hey, he's giving you vision, because that's where the vision coming from. God give you vision. He give you dreams. He give you desires, give you purpose, right? He says, write it clearly on tablets you use. We will get into that in a minute, on the tablets you use. He says that a messenger can read it and run and announce it. So what he's saying on this part is that somebody else, I should be able to come and look at what you've written down, and it should be clearly for me to understand it, and it should excite me to where I want to run. Listen, this is not a message that's dedicated to the writers. Because some of you may be saying, well, Billy, I'm not an author. I'm not a writer. You don't have to be a writer. You just need to be a goal setter. Do you have goals? You don't have to be an author to do what I'm talking about. You don't have to be grammatically correct to do what I'm talking about. You just need something. You just need a folder. Listen, I'm selling these, but you don't even have to have. You can get a composition notepad. You can get a tablet. I got all of them. You understand what I'm saying? I got stuff all around. But these some old ones here. Look, they ain't got no. I got notebooks everywhere. I got binders. I got some that I haven't even used. I got journals I haven't even used. And a lot of you may have the same thing. Listen, don't make this too hard. Just get you a notebook If you, like I said, I have some that's for sale. Get mine, but you ain't even got to get mine. Go ahead and get you a tablet, a notebook, a sketch pad, something to write down, and get it on your head and put it on paper. See, when you listen, some of you need to just start journaling. Take your pain, put it on paper, and it'll turn into power. And some of you are writers. And hey, it'll start from there, from you journaling and writing it down. And later it might become a book. But I don't want to discourage those of you who are not writers. I'm trying to encourage those who have goals. And if you have a goal, you need to put it on paper. If you have a goal, you need to write it down. Listen, I'm gonna give you a simple little step to get started, okay? A simple little step to get started. Shay says, I'm going to get back to my writing. Yes, Shay, get back to the writing because it's good on so many levels. Journaling is good for releasing pain. It's good for helping you to think clearly. But even, like I said, even if it's just to write down your goal, and that's what I want to focus on right now. Just write down your goal. There's different kind of goals, okay? I'm going to give you a simple little step. Like I said, I'm not going to hold you long. I'm going to give you the simple little step, and then I'm going to let you go. Because I'm actually on vacation. But I took time. I hadn't planned on coming on a live today, but this is on my heart because this has been my newest product. And then Shay, last live, you said I need to get back to my writing. So writing has been on my mind. And plus I'm working on my next book. So writing has been on my mind. So it was an unction in my heart. And I took time from my vacation just to come talk with you. That's how much I love you. I want to come and get this to you. So I want you to take it. But let me give you a simple little step on how to get started, okay? You need to write down your goals, okay? So check it out. There's different kinds of goals you have. You have, and this is just an example here. So this is how I want you to do it. So you're going to sit down and you're going to write these different goals right here. You got family goals. Maybe you're married and you have relationship goals. Maybe you have children, and you're going to write down just goals that you want to see done, goals that you want to have. Health goals, maybe you want to improve your health. Maybe you want to lose more weight. Maybe you want to get bigger. Maybe you want, maybe you want to get healthier. You have finance goals. A lot of you trying to get out of debt. Listen, one of the biggest takeaways that I got I'm debt free. But one of the biggest takeaways I got from learning how to get out of debt, one of my biggest takeaways, and I say it all the time, you cannot and will not get out of debt without discipline and a plan. And that's going to have to start with writing it down. What is your financial goals? Right? How much money do you want to make at the end of the year? How much debt you want to pay off? You got career goals. Maybe you want to move up a level. Maybe you want to go to a different position altogether. You got business goals, personal development goals. How many books you want to read this year? One of the biggest blessings that ever blessed me was when I wrote down a list of the books I wanted to read that year. Before, I used to just read books as they come. I might have read 4 or 5. But one year I wrote down 36 books. In 2005, I wrote down 36 books. I only had planned to read 12, but I wrote down 2 extra ones just in case I finished reading one early. So that's 3 books a month. 3 times 12 is 36. And I read all 36 books that year because I wrote it down. It helped me get organized. It helped me get orchestrated. Oh, man. Let's see what Shay wrote right here. Goals to achieve. Yes. I've started on a journey to eat raw fruits and vegetables. It's a task, but I'm doing it. Cool. Actually, Shay, I watched one of your lives yesterday where you had a bunch of people on there and y'all was trying different food items. So, Jed I came on the live. What's up, Jessica? Glad to be here. Glad that you're here. And like I said, I'm not gonna hold you long. So these are examples. Take a screenshot of that. This is an example to get you started on what type of goals you need to focus on, what kind of goals you need to start thinking about. And then also you have what you call long-term goals, right? These are for goals like long term, like okay, I got and for the next 20, 30 years, right? And then you have midterm goals, kind of like what I want to do in the next 5 years, 8 years. Are you following me? And then you got short term goals, what I want to do within the next year, within the next month, are you following me? And so you're going to do your goals just like that. So when you set your financial goals, you're going to start, like what's my long term goal? How I want to prepare for retirement. What's my midterm goals in the next 5 years? Where I see myself. Do I see myself being debt free? Do I see myself owning this? You know what I'm saying? And then short term goals. What can I pay off this month? Those are examples. Shay say yes, it was gross with the spinach dip. You know how I know it was gross, Shay? Because when you tasted it, you did this here. You said, mm-mm, mm-mm. Oh man. All right, so let me get back to it. Like I said, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna read you an excerpt from this book, and then I'm gonna let you go. This is one of my favorite books by Jack Canfield. It's called The Success Principles. It's a thick book, but it's filled with so many nuggets. This is like my second favorite book. But I'm gonna read you something he wrote in here. It's not a Christian book, but it's a personal development book, so it's really good. But I just want to read some of the things he wrote about note taking. All right. All right. So I'm gonna read. You just listen. All right. If I can see it, my eyes changing. It happens when you get older. Hey, it's what it is. It is what it is. In addition to turning every aspect of your vision. Hold on, is that what I want to start? Hold up. Oh, here we go. I'm sorry, I'm starting in the wrong place. One of the best ways to get clarity and specify on your goals is to write down out in detail. I'm sorry. Like I said, it's hard for me to see. I need large print now. One of the best ways to get clarity is specificity. All right. I guess to be specific on your goals is to write them out in detail as if you were writing specifics for a work order. So that's what the scripture, remember the scripture, he says, write it clear, make it plain. So write it down where you understand it. Write it like you making a request to God. God, this is what I want. And that's how you need to write it down. I should be able to look at it and easily understand what you're saying. Include every possible detail. If there's a certain house you want to own, write down the specifics in vivid, colorful detail, the location, landscaping, furniture, artwork, sound system, and floor plan. If a picture of the house is available, get a copy of it. If it's an ideal fantasy, take the time to close your eyes and fill in all the details. In other words, if there's no picture of it, it's a dream house that you kind of designed in your head. Take time to just visualize it, meditate on it. Then provide a date by which you expect to own it. When you write it all down, your subconscious mind will know what to work on. It will know which opportunities to hone in on to help you reach your goals. When you create your goals, be sure to write down some big ones that will stretch you. It pays to have goals that will require you to grow to achieve them. So like I said, this is from this book, Success Principles. Like I said, it's a really good book. One of my favorite books. I'll read you just a little bit more. Just trying to find some nuggets in here. All right. Hit the hearts if I said anything you like, or the like button, or on the YouTube. Listen to this. Once you've written down all your goals, both large and small, the next step on your journey to success is to activate the creative powers of your subconscious mind by reviewing your list 2 or 3 times a day. Take time to read your list of goals. Read the list out loud with passion and enthusiasm if you are in an appropriate place, one goal at a time. Close your eyes and picture each goal as if it were already accomplished. Take a few more seconds to feel what you would feel if you had already accomplished each goal. So listen, you need to write down your goals. Write it down clearly, specifically. Don't just say, I want to lose weight. That's not specific. Write down, I want to lose 35 pounds by this date. Are you following me? You see the difference there? Don't just say, I want to make more money. I want to make this much by the end of the year, or this much by. Are you following what I'm saying? Don't just say, I want to be debt free. No, I want $10,486 a debt to be paid in full by December 31st. So get specific. Write it down like you're doing a work order. Write it down like you order. You done been online and ordered pizza, and you go in detail. I want this. I want the thin crust. I want these toppings. I want extra cheese. Do your goals the same way, and keep it before you. Once you write it down, keep it before you. One of the things my friend Jessica said that stuck with me, because she has all of my journals. And she said, I'm just trying to find, now I just got to find purpose for them. Because you can have a journal for each purpose. You can have one for finances, one for your goals, one for just journaling. And so do whatever you have to do, but just make sure you write it down. If you want one of my journals, you can go to whateverdevil.com, right there. Whateverdevil.com is on both sides, and order them. And I encourage you to do it this week, because next week the price will go up. I've reduced these prices on these journals to where I'm barely making any profit off of it, because this is really my donation to you. After fees and everything from when you buy it, I'm not making anything off of it, just so you can have it. But that ends this week. So it depends on when you're watching this video. If you're watching the replay, look at the date, because next week, once I get back from my vacation, next week, the price is going to go up. So go on there. I actually just added one more on there. So I'm steady adding more of them on there. Go to whateverdevil.com and just type notebooks in the search thing, and you'll see all of the notebooks that are available. Like I said, most definitely get the free gift. Don't forget that. But also, let's see, I want you to get the main thing. I want you, if you want to order some as far as product offer, let me give you the product offer for today. Hold on. I'm clicking too many buttons here. Here we go. I want you to get the Library of Billy Miller. The Library of Billy Miller. She says, I got to get back on your website. Yes. Go on there and check out, because I'm always constantly growing it, constantly trying to improve it. But there's somebody out there, listen, this is my product offer. The Library of Billy Miller. This is for the serious investor. Everybody, that's Jessica that you're seeing on this live in the comment section, Shay, they both have all of my books. You need all of my books. Some of you are watching, you may have 1 or 2 books, but you need to get all books. I got 4 of them, and it's going to change your life. And this is for who I call the serious investor. Benjamin Franklin says, investing in knowledge, investing in yourself pays the best interest. If you really want to change your life, listen, one book. I write books to change lives. That's what I do. As a matter of fact, hold on. That's what that shirt say, right? There you go. See right there with my thumb pointing at? That's what that shirt said. I write books to change lives. One book could change your life. So imagine what all 4 of them are going to do. And I want to know who you are. You're a serious investor, and I want to connect with you. And I want you to get all 4 of these books. And I got it reduced it to the price for $44. One book, the average book you go and buy right now is going to cost you $20. I'm going to give you 4 of them for 4. I call it 4 for 44. So go to whateverdevil.com and order those books. Shay says amazing books. And I'm working on some more. Oh, I'm working on some more. I'm working on some more. And I'm coming for you. Listen, I know what my assignment is. See this shirt right here? It says faithful to the assignment. This is not my brand. This is my boy Jay Jones. He's local here in Wilmington. This is his brand, faithful to the assignment. And I got his shirt. As a matter of fact, I got it right here too, on hanging up. And the reason I got it hanging up because I wear these when I'm on my writing. Since I'm on vacation, it's partly good, part like the regular vacation, but also I'm on what I call a vision vacation. I'm on my writing assignment. I'm working on a writing project, and I got these books coming, boy. I'm telling you, I'm excited about it. And I like to wear these shirts right here when I'm writing because it helps me stay focused, faithful to the assignment. Shay said, I'm going to get that one too. What you talking about, Shay? The shirt? Or are you talking about? I don't know which one. I done showed so much stuff. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm thinking you're talking about the shirt. But I can't remember his website, but I think it's the F and the number 8 in full.com. I can't remember, but just type it in the. If you talk about the shirt, I can send you the link. I don't know the exact link. That's, like I said, I wasn't planning on this video. My new book. Oh yeah, yes, Shay. Woo! I just completed the chapter yesterday. Woo! Oh, I'm excited. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. I'm not sure when it's coming out, but I'm most definitely working on it. And a couple other projects too. But I'm excited about it. And listen, y'all continue to pray for me, help me. I need to stay focused. Y'all keep me lifted in prayer that I stay focused on my goals. I got stuff written down. The stuff I'm teaching you, I'm in the trenches with you. I got stuff written down too because I got goals. I got desires. I got dreams. I got things that I'm trying to accomplish. I got things that I'm trying to reach. And I want you to reach there with me. Pray for me as I pray for you. Pray for me as I pray for you. All right, listen, if you got any comments, put in the comment section. If you got any questions, listen, y'all know how to reach me. Go to whateverdevil.com. That's where all the connection is at. Whateverdevil.com. Thank you, Shay. I appreciate that. I need all the support, all the encouragement, because I've been distracted before too, but so far I've been focused. And I thank God for it. So y'all continue to pray for me, and I'll pray for you. And listen, I love y'all. Listen, y'all take care. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay blessed. And always remember that the word is your life.